Dear Tim and Moby, what are robots? From Jack. That's right, Moby, you're a robot, but you're one of a kind. And by today's standards of robotics, you're pretty sophisticated, for lack of a better word. Nothing. Most robots today may not be as exciting as the walking, talking mechanical people you see in science fiction, but they're still pretty cool. Simply put, a robot is a mechanical device controlled by a computer. I guess they could be your friends, but usually robots don't have much of a personality. Take this guy. Industrial robots like him are used in factories. They can carry out precision tasks over and over without getting tired or bored.
And while our arms have only three joints,
A robot arm may have 10.
A robot arm might also have a full 360 degrees of rotation.
This is a welding robot. When humans weld metal, they have to wear all sorts of protective gear, but to prevent accidents, they have to be extremely precise, and their work usually takes a while. Robots can do it just faster and just as well without all the danger. Well, most robots have computers for brains, and that means that everything they do is pre-programmed. So while industrial robots are great at the jobs they're programmed for, they can't really do anything else. They're pretty inflexible. And some robots don't even have brains at all. They're known as remote robots or puppet robots, and they're commonly used to explore places we can't go. This guy is called Canadarm2 and is part of the International Space Station.
The arm is 60 feet long, can lift more than 100 tons, and even has a special hand attachment for precision work.
It says both fans that have a grasping tools, Canadarm isn't anchored in place.
It can move all around the outside of the space station.
Kind of like an inchworm.
All of its movements have to be controlled by astronauts inside the station.
That's true. Researchers are working on artificial intelligence or learning computers. If the computers could learn the way people do, they'll be able to do new things without special programming. Kismet is an early attempt at such a machine. She's programmed to learn by observing people, collecting how babies learn from their parents. She could pick up new facial expressions and tones of voice that weren't programmed into her. And this guy's name is Pino, after Pinocchio. He actually taught himself to walk through trial and error. Yeah, I guess that these guys could be your friends.
But Pino lives in Japan, and Kismet lives in a museum.
Don't worry, there are dozens and other types of robots. And some of them are simple, like our vacuum cleaner.
It feels its way along by bumping into things, but sensors help it avoid stairs and other drop-offs.
Other robots are query air complex like this unmanned aircraft or drone. It may look like a plane, but it doesn't have a pilot. And sometimes drones are controlled remotely by people. And sometimes they're programmed to carry out complicated missions with a little human involvement. They can fly over a forest fire to let us know how fast it's moving and where it's headed. They could be equipped with sensors and detecting precious minerals as well as oil and gas in the ground below.
And the military uses drones to spy on enemy forces and deliver bombs.
Yep, we're at the dawn of a whole new era of robotics.
Robotic engineers are working on microscopic machines called nanorobots. These machines will be constructed from individual molecules and measure less than a millionth of a meter across.
Nanobots might help us deal with diseases and other problems.
They could travel through the bloodstream, detecting and killing cancer cells without damaging healthy tissues. Or engineers could make little traps that clean up pollution at the microscopic level.
Nanobots will make a swarm of buildings and fix tiny cracks before they grow bigger. No, all is still pretty long way off, at a decade or two at the very least.
Speaking thereof, what time is it? Time to purchase a new chronometer? My forehead is covered with ice. May I use your restroom? If I could be any type of dog, I'd be a goat. I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar.
Moby, have you ever seen that letter around here? I think it was also about robots or something.